What is it you have put on my bike?
This is the C3FT device. It's a head unit and an ultrasonic sensor that is used to detect when cars are passing you and at what distance they're passing. It's used by government agencies and police departments to enforce the vulnerable users law. In Austin, that's a 3-foot and 6-foot law. Here, it's a 1-meter law. In some municipalities, it's 1.5 meters or 4 feet.
Okay, and what are your impression about how people feel about cars passing them close? Is it a problem, or what does this device show?
So it is a problem, and it's more important in situations where there's a higher speed differential. So the car is passing at a greater rate of speed than the bicycle's traveling. The difficulty is that humans have a lot of bias, and so it's very hard to actually physically judge what that distance is, especially when there's a big difference between the two speeds. And this allows you to actually get an accurate and repetitive measurement of those distances. And that's very important both to be able to collect statistical data, but also to do enforcement, right? That was at 60 inches.
Okay.
So it's important for statistical research, so you can have that feedback into policy for facilities design, right? So if you go and use this on 4 or 5 different facilities and collect in-depth statistics, you can see, oh, this one facility has a greater rate of close passes. Instead of trying to do behavioral change with a population, it can be easier at times to just change the facility design so the natural behavior is the behavior you want. And then from the enforcement standpoint, this provides an actual accurate and measurable distance that you can then use for enforcement versus it being a personal feeling of, okay, that felt like it was too close.
Okay. What is that small action camera doing here?
So the way this works is the head unit is displaying distances as well as having different alarms. Right now, the audible alarm is turned off, and so it only has a visual alarm, which is the red light. Right there.
Yes, I can see.
So the action cam, the measurement data isn't particularly useful without a video of where that was outside of 99 inches.
Yes, okay.
So a pure measurement is a useless piece of data. You need to know a couple different things. You need to know what the facility layout is, so whether or not the car and the bicycle are sharing the same lane. And then you need to see the rider's position and behavior during the pass. And then that tells you whether or not it actually qualifies as a close pass. So the action cam is recording all that data as well as the make, model, and license plate of the car. The make, model, and license plate is useful if you're doing an enforcement activity. It's not particularly useful if you're doing just basic statistical data gathering.
Where can people find more information about this on the internet?
So this is called the C3FT. So it's the letter C, the number 3, and FT. So you're like seeing 3 feet of distance. So if you go to c3ft.com, it'll get you to the site that talks about it.
Thank